I want to scream, yet I have no mouth. My kingdom for what? My goalie for a goal. Pens lose 3-0 to the Philadelphia Flyers in an absolutely pathetic game. You know, I mean, yeah, it tends to happen in the playoffs sometimes. You play your worst hockey when the stakes are the highest. And, maybe that's what's happening. Who would have thought that it's our goalie that's been our strongest asset in this, whatever this is? This is a Let's Go Pens fan react. I'm trying, everyone, because I am mad right now that this team came out, and while they did try, they can't hit water if they fell off a boat. I don't know what the anti-third period gene is called, but this team doesn't have it. Or the anti-playoff gene, or whatever it is. We get scored upon by Porter Martone again. Broken play, goes across the slot, and like a bloodhound, he finds it. 1-0, fine. But then, on a power play, and I'll get to you, on a power play that can't be found on a milk carton, 7th in the league, puck gets dumped down, and Owen Tippett shoves Chris Letang aside. Fucking retire, you hack. Owen Tippett works around, shoves Letang out of the way, goes into the zone, feeds it to Garrett Hathaway, 2-on-1 with Ben Kindle on something. 2-0. And it feels over. The game feels over. Yes, 13 shots in the third period. When now they decided to wake the fuck up. Yeah, they only had 27 shots the whole game. They must have had near 50 attempts, but couldn't hit the net. And what's worse, this team got outworked tonight. Outworked. Several of their goals started from winning board battles. Breakaways, 2-on-1s, were started by board battles. You know what wins that? Work. Effort. Guys missing the net. Novak, Brazow, Carlson, Letang, Crosby, Malkin, Chinikov, Ben Kindle, who's been a ghost in this series so far. You see Porter, and it's like, why are you not doing that? The kid's only 18. So is Porter. He's 19, and he's fresh out of college. 13 points in 11 games. Thanks to the Flyers fan who pointed that out in the last video, by the way. And then the empty netter, Clendening. Once again, this team got outworked in the 6-on-5. Couturier to Glendening. Bang. Bullseye. Kill shot. Every time the Pens entered the offensive zone, the Flyers had 3 guys back and a goaltender. Every rebound was swallowed up by a white and orange jersey. Every board battle, 60% of the time, was won by someone in orange and black. Every loose puck, every battle, every neutral zone battle Flyers, 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 Flyers. That's the working man's area. Isn't this a blue-collar team? A team that thrives itself on something like that? And yes, there's no Phil Kessel to bail us out. Yes, it's Crosby, Malkin, Rust, and Raquel, which Rust was invisible tonight. Raquel tried, but then what would happen? 4 Flyers would converge on him when they got to the zone. They would sticks in shooting lanes, skates in shooting lanes. Every single offensive time broke it up. And the Pens are like, oh, this will work. This cross-ice feed will work. This long shot will work. This communism will work this time. Socialism will work this time because it's not real socialism. Banging your heads against the wall, and you wonder why your heads hurt. To quote the great Steve Dangle, when Couturier scored, what'd that make it? 3-1? 3-1. Oh, wait, no, this isn't a score sheet. This would be an invoice I'd send the Pittsburgh Penguins for my Monday night back. I would have gotten more out of watching Tournament of Champions with my wife than watching this shit tonight. So, here's what's at stake. You are going to Philly. Game 3, Wednesday. Game 4 on Saturday. And if you do not win Wednesday, at this rate, you are not going back to PPG. You are not. There will not be a game at PPG next Monday. Or hell, this team could get gentlemanly swept. Lose 3, win 4, lose 5. And wouldn't that just be ironic? Wouldn't that be on par for this team? First playoff series at home in 5 years. Okay, the Islanders series. I thought COVID. But at least in the Islanders series, oh, well, we had Louis Dalming in overtime. The 2020 series, the bubble hockey tournament, we don't talk about that. That never happened. Some people are comparing this to the 2012 Bruins series, where we got swept by a better team in the Bruins. No, that was a team that just ran into a freaking brick wall. But that had guys who showed up in the first round. And yes, I said a lot of this is gravy. But the losses are magnified and made worse because it's Philly. You're getting outworked. If it wasn't for Skinner, this would be worse tonight. This should have been 5-0 and a complete laugher, and PPG should have been half empty by the second media timeout. He was the only reason it was a damn game. And then in the third, we'll start throwing everything at Vladar, who did play great. There is no tomorrow. Treat Game 3 like Game 7. Play for your fucking lives. Because Broad Street, they ain't going to care. All those guys, Couturier, Kunetke, who played great. Let me give the Flyers their flowers. They had a game plan. They came in. They executed. They did it. Maybe this team did have a slump down the stretch. Maybe they did. Or the Flyers have just been playing playoff hockey for the past 2 months, and this is normal for them. Flip the script? You don't even know what the damn script is. No DJ will help you. No social media post will help you. Play Game 3 like it's Game 7. Win both in Philly and make it a best of 3 and roll the dice. Learn how to score a fucking goal. win a corner battle, win a board battle, have some goddamn pride, and go win game 3. And if you can't do that, pack your bags and go to Cancun. And then spend the entire offseason thinking this is a success. Get to work. Or go home. See you Wednesday.